What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I've been slacking, man. I'm sorry. I'm just so locked in on my business, and I don't know. I've been traveling a lot recently, and I haven't really been paying much attention to my YouTube channel. I'm still, active in the community on Facebook pages and stuff, but I've been really locked in on my sourcing and just optimizing my business, and I'm finding a lot of new ways to source, honestly, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to make this video today. Start providing some more value to you guys and giving you guys some ideas. So I'm in the replaying catcher right now, and today's video is about the replaying catcher and how it's really transformed my business. It just added a whole new lever, as far as like sourcing goes for me. It really is a powerful platform. I don't really see much people talking about it in the used books media space. So I wanted to give you guys some ideas on how I use it and how you could possibly implement it into your online arbitrage book selling business. So I'm in the replaying catcher right now, as y'all can see, and this is the manage catcher tab. It basically shows you my entire replens list. Now I'm only in the target price one right now, and I wanted to give you guys some examples of what you can do with this. So um, at this point, if you want to have any sort of success in this business, online arbitrage specifically, you need a replens list. If you if you don't know what a replens list is, a replens list is short for replenishments, which basically means it's a list to where um, you're building up this list that you can buy and resell these books or products over and over and over. They can be textbooks, they can be seasonal Christmas books, they can be like one-off all year round books. The idea is to build up this list to where you only need to source from your replens list. You don't have to do any more active sourcing every single day. It makes it super easy for you to just go buy when it's low and then resell when it's high, over and over again. And then the replen catcher makes it super easy because you can upload the asins from your replens list and put it right into the software, and it scrapes the API from eBay, and you can set a target price. And once it gets below that target price, it'll send you an alert within the replen catcher to go and buy that item. So I think it's really powerful because everybody uses Keepa with Amazon, right? And you're getting alerts with Keepa, but I don't think Keepa does a very good job of. I know it does it with eBay too, but it doesn't do it as well as Replaying Catcher does with eBay. And there's a lot of opportunities on eBay to buy books, DVDs, CDs, even cheaper than they are on Amazon. So um, that would be my first idea to give you, or suggestion, is to build a replens list first and then upload it into Replaying Catcher. So one thing that I like doing, as soon as I have my list in here, and one thing that I do, like now that high school textbook season is coming up and college textbook season is coming up, um, some of these textbooks are starting to sell, and once we get, you know, this is also like the prime sourcing season for college and high school textbooks. Now, I don't recommend. I want to be the first to say I don't recommend buying your textbooks from eBay. There's a caveat to this, though. You need to buy your first copy from Amazon first, so you have that Amazon invoice. But what's really powerful about Replaying Catcher is once you've already bought and resold a textbook that you bought from Amazon and resold back on Amazon, you have that invoice forever. So now, in theory, not even in theory, in reality, for me, I'm going to eBay to try to find more copies that are cheaper than what I bought the Amazon copy for. And now I'm setting up these alerts in Replaying Catcher to where once it gets below a certain threshold, I'm getting a notification. I'm going back in and buying copies off eBay because I already have that Amazon invoice. So especially for like high school textbooks, let me find like an example. Let's see. No, not those. All right, here we go. So this one right here, for example. So I'll pull up the Keepa chart just to show you the demand. So if we pull up the Keepa chart here, y'all can see how the demand is super crazy on this, right? And the offer count's pretty high right now. Not gonna lie. So it'll probably sell like at the shoulder price here during the peak season. Probably like anywhere from $80 to $100, I would say. I don't know if it'll peak at $112 like I did last year. It might, but it's no guarantee. Um, but this is a book that you can buy, 10, 15, 20 copies easily and sell them at, $80. And right now it's sitting at, about $31. So what you can do is, and as you can see, I have an invoice right here. You purchased this edition on February 21st. I have an invoice from Amazon. So now what you could do is take this ASIN and put it into the replan catcher. And then once it gets below my target price, what's my target price right now? It's $35. Once it gets below $35, I'm going to get a notification from Amazon. And let's say my target amount of copies that I want to buy is 20, and I only have 10 in my inventory right now. Replan catcher can send me a notification, and every time a copy becomes available on eBay that's below my threshold, I just go in and buy it. So it makes it super easy because sometimes there's just like random sellers that will list it way below its actual price on eBay, or a bulk seller, has so many copies and they're just selling it at a lower price because they have so much volume. So this alone is a good hack, I think, because no one's really getting alerts from eBay that are OA sellers, at least from what I know. I don't unless you have some sort of bot or your own API calls that you're doing. I'm not that tech savvy to be able to create something like that. So I just like utilizing the replan catcher to do stuff like this. That's just like one way that I think is really cool about the replan catcher that booksellers could really use to help their business out and to reach your sourcing goals. That's an idea for textbooks, and it's also a great way to source, your DVDs, your CDs, your all year round used books. Um, what else do I got in here? And then, not even to mention like the main. I mean, the replens list part is the best part of it, I would say. But also, you can source, you can use the live stream to source as well. I wouldn't, like I said, I don't recommend buying textbooks outright from eBay without an Amazon invoice. I would say stay away from those unless you have an Amazon invoice. But you can absolutely sell used DVDs. If you're comfortable with selling new DVDs, you can also sell new DVDs if you know what you're doing. But I do source a lot of used DVDs, all year round used books as well. And it's just like BookMine to where it has this built-in Keepa chart, which is super helpful. Let's see if I can find something profitable right off rip for you guys. And you have to make sure that the picture and the UPC or the ISBN on eBay actually matches what is on Amazon as well. So let's see if I can find something that's interesting, but I don't know. I don't really like selling those workout ones. I'll probably sell it used and make sure that the brand is not on the listing. But sometimes I've heard people getting in trouble with those workout DVDs before. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything right now. There's getting. It takes a little bit to find a good deal, just like with Keepa. But there's been deals that I've found on Replens Catcher that I've flipped multiple times. Once you find one, sometimes you can find like a honey hole to where you can flip the DVD over or CD over and over and over again. And a lot of times it pulls these bundles, seasons 1 through 5, the In Living Color Complete series. Sometimes it'll pull these bundles and then it'll pull the bundle off eBay, and it can give you ideas to flip. Like buy the individual seasons off the individual listings and then sell them as a bundle on Amazon. I'm starting to do that a lot more too, and I want to make a video about that soon. Here might be one. Let's look at this one. sold for like $80, $100 there. So I mean, and it's selling a lot too. So right now it's on Replens Catcher for $40 and has the best offer. And that's another thing. You can go on eBay and lowball them, like throw a best offer for $30 and see if you can get it for $30 and then go flip it on Amazon for $80 to $100. Like that would be a good flip. You just need to make sure that the UPC matches up with the UPC on Amazon. It looks like it's a black case Blu-ray, but if it's a Blu-ray and it's the same UPC, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to sell that there. So maybe flip $35 into $80 to $100. That's a solid flip right there. So yeah, those are just a few examples of how I utilize the Replens Catcher, guys. The main thing I would say to you guys is develop that Replens list. Like that's so huge. And then, like I said, for those textbooks, make sure you have an invoice on Amazon first before you start buying them off of eBay, so you can save yourself. Just in case somebody tries to claim that it's a counterfeit, and you have the invoice and you got it from Amazon, or you get like an IP complaint or something. I've seen a lot of people have success with just having the Amazon invoice. Nothing is guaranteed, but it's better safe than sorry. And yeah, if I ever come up with some more ways to use the Replens Catcher, I will make sure to make another video about it. But these are the main ways, really. It's utilizing your Replens list, obviously, and see if you can, use the live stream to find some DVDs, CDs, books. If you're not selling DVDs and CDs yet on Amazon, you need to diverse yourself away from books, because books is getting pretty competitive out here, especially for new sellers that don't really have a deep Replens or seasonal list yet. The live sourcing part of it on Keepa is getting pretty competitive, so it's really, really important to have your Replens list. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. I appreciate you guys. Oh, if you want to use the Replens Catcher, obviously I got an affiliate link for you. So if you want to support me in the channel, I would really appreciate it. And if you can, to give it a shot, I think I have like a 14-day free trial for you through that affiliate link. So go ahead and use that link. And if you start using it, let me know what you think, because I've started to sell a bunch more in the last few months because of Replens Catcher. It's a whole new way for me to source. So it's been really good, man. I can't recommend it enough. So I'll talk to y'all soon. See ya.